Welcome back to Star Trek The Next Generation, A Final Unity. When we last left off, we found a little bit more about all of the weird proby stuff going on, and sounds like the Guardians might not be on the up and up. So let's head over to the quarantine section, and before we do that, let's use Diana Troy. Tab. Go walking all the way over. Oh, thank God I learned about the shift key.
I'm Counselor Deanna Troy of the Enterprise. I'm investigating the disappearance of Dr. Hun Forsch.
I'm responsible for preserve animals, not Federation scientists.
Oh, you sound like a male?
Are you aware that Dr. Hun Forsch was concerned with the possibility of smuggling in the preserve?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she came here soon after the outages, ranting away. Imagine, accusing me, when I'm the one who told her about that Bohr mistagging.
Oh? Interesting. So, you talked about it, so you're not trying to hide anything. Yeah.
So you were the one who found the Bohr carcass?
Yes. It died just before the outages, and I wanted her to test it.
Interesting. Yeah.
I thought Consultant Idia was the preserve consultant. Why didn't you go to him?
I don't trust him. Always drugging and borrowing animals for his experiments.
Oh?
In the interests of science, he says. I don't know how he could have approved that mistagging in the first place.
Oh.
According to the constable, since Dr. Hun Forsch hasn't triggered your surveillance system, she's not in any danger. Do the Watcher stunners trigger the surveillance system?
You would think.
The system only detects signs of distress. Normal sleep does not raise an alarm. Likewise, stunners and neurotranquilizers also don't alert the system. Unlike Idia and Aramet, we prefer stunners. Chemical sedation can be harmful.
Yeah, well, so can electronic sedation, but whatever.
There was a mistagged animal in the last shipment, and the Watchers are the only ones who can change ID tags.
Yeah.
That's true. But the suppliers tag the animals first.
True.
We just match them up with the constable's shipping orders. Idia is responsible for verifying them.
I think the doctor suspected the Watchers because she believed you were upset that your request for rare species had been denied.
Sounds like.
Only 4 species out of 112. Of course, we were upset at first, but once the preserve is completed, we can always try again.
I suppose so. Yeah, when did you last see the doctor?
When did you last see the doctor?
I haven't seen her for some time. I've been busy recovering animals which escaped during the power outages. It's not easy work. The last time I saw her, I sent her to talk to Aramet.
And, if I can move this, looks like last time someone got out in a big way. Oh. Yeah.
I'm getting very unusual readings in this area. What kind of creature was housed here?
A 2-meter-long, 180-kilogram Sultus reptile, which came in on the last shipment. I found the Watchers next to its cage the night of the outages. It's still missing.
That's not a good thing.
I'm also picking up traces of some kind of tranquilizing agent in its residue.
Aramet always doses his animals with neurotranquilizers, just like Idia. We had to feed the reptile intravenously for days. It finally woke up right before the accident, just in time to escape.
Well, I can see why it tried to escape.
And 2 days later, your colleagues got injured and the power outages occurred. We also found animals drained of electrical energy near samples from a creature alien to those habitats. I wonder, maybe the Sultus reptile is responsible for all of it.
Could be.
But there were no reports of it being seen near any of the power outages. And that reptile isn't easy to miss.
No.
Unless it's found a way to turn itself invisible, you're going to need another theory.
We once
Apparently.
encountered a species on Davidia 2 which consumed human neural energy. They could also become invisible by phasing out of the time continuum. Maybe the creature we're looking for is something similar and was just mistagged as a Saltis reptile.
That's a bit of a reach, but okay.
Well, if you believe so, I suppose it's possible.
Yeah.
2 of your colleagues suffered unusual neural energy drain. What happened to them?
I don't know. During my evening rounds, I found them unconscious next to the Saltus reptile cage. I carried them outside the shelter and was going for help when the generators exploded.
Interesting.
Thank you for your time.
Watch your step now.
Oh, definitely.
Let's get this straight. Idia selects and checks preserved species. He was the last one to see Dr. Hune Forsch, and he has plenty of neurotranquilizers.
Yeah.
Idia persuaded the constable to use Aramat, and Idia is also capable of verifying mistagged species. And he had the neurotranquilizers to knock out Dr. Hune Forsch if she posed a threat to him.
Yep.
Only stunners or drugs could disable someone without setting off the surveillance systems. Idia has a supply of neurotranquilizers.
Oh, the, evidence seems to be pointing in one direction. Yeah, while we're here, let's...
I'm receiving unusually high ionic readings. This harmonic collector absorbs the noise generated by spacecraft and other vehicles. It's probably used to protect the animals.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
These generators control the animals' containment fields.
Interesting. Yeah, what do you know about these consoles?
This panel controls access to the quarantine area. The gates open automatically in the event of a power failure.
Yeah. I could see that going of 2 ways, and unfortunately one of those ways is the way that happened.
This is the harmonic collector control. The collector has been set to emit a brief high-energy pulse. This panel controls the containment field. The field is centered on the harmonic collector.
Interesting. Well, let's go take all of our information to the constable. What's up?
Constable, there's reason to believe that Consultant Idia was smuggling rare species into the preserve through his friend Aramat.
Yep.
Are you trying to pick up where Dr. Hunforsch left off? She accused nearly everyone else of the same thing.
Yeah, but we've got evidence.
Idia persuaded you to hire Aramat and knowingly verified mistagged rare species. Idia also uses neurotranquilizers, which he could have used to subdue Dr. Hune Forsch without triggering the surveillance system.
Yep.
Idiot's been nothing but trouble since he got here. This time he's gone too far. I'll send for him so we can settle this once and for all.
Awesome. Oh,
Please wait here until Constable Lixie returns.
okay. I guess you seem relatively sentient. So... Oh, hi.
Constable, we asked Consultant Idia to go to your office. He went to get some items, then suddenly beamed out. He seems to be gone.
Well, how convenient.
He must have called Aramat for help. The Ferengi has a subspace transporter. See if you can find Dr. Hunforsch.
There's a woman here asleep with a gag over her mouth. Maybe she knows.
Maybe you should have started with that information.
That's her, you idiot. Wake her and send her here. And have a look around Idia's office while you're there. He might have left some evidence.
Yep.
That won't work.
You don't want to talk? Well, we're... Oh, there
Have you
she
captured
is.
Idiot?
No. Unfortunately, he escaped with Aramat. This Federation team was sent to find you. Perhaps they can help.
Yep.
I'm Counselor Troy of the Starship Enterprise. Don't worry, we'll make sure we find Idia and Aramat.
Good.
Forget them. We have to recapture the Mistag Sultus. It's already killed dozens of animals and destroyed several containment field generators.
Well, I can see where your priorities are, and I agree.
This creature needs to be captured. Constable, have you restored power to the quarantine shelter generators?
The shelter force field will not help us. The creature escaped once, and it will escape again.
Probably.
We could try to rephase the force field energy frequencies. It might be enough to stop the creature.
Maybe.
That might work. But the only place we can rephase the force field power is at the main power grid.
Okay.
I'll go rephase the force field power.
Good. The power grid is on the other side of the preserve. Take one of the shuttles.
I hate to interrupt, but just how are we supposed to lure this creature back to the shelter?
True.
What about the harmonic collector? It can emit high-energy EM fields. Let's use that as bait.
Oh, Troy, you're certainly, being useful.
Yes, that should do it. V, I'll send one of the Watchers with you to the shelter to help set it up. If we can get the field power rephased, we might get that thing under control. I'll stay and monitor the situation from here.
Of course. Okay. Time for us to head out. Lock the doorway. Come on, there we go. And time to board the shuttle. Zoom. There we go. Utilities trunk. Screen, network.
That's not working.
The energy fields are responding. Frequency phasing complete.
I
Constable,
hope we did.
has the harmonic collector been arranged?
Yes, but Dr. Hunforsh needs your help with the quarantine shelter. The only Watchers I could find are needed to oversee the other biotopes.
We will be there.
Just one more thing. Zudan tells me those generators won't hold up for long, and we can't afford to send much power to the shelter right now. Many biotopes are already on reserve power only.
I see.
We will review the situation at the shelter when we arrive. Where will you be?
I'll be controlling electrical systems from my office. Then I have to call an emergency meeting of the Marassian Constabulary to explain just what's going on.
Mm-hmm. So, how the heck do we get out of here?
This is the Utilities Distribution Network. It controls the allocation of resources in the preserve.
Yep.
I do not believe that will...
Let me just double check that I'm not doing something completely stupid. 1 second. Okay. Hopefully, yep, I did everything right. Let's walk to exit. And we are back here. Alright.
Have you devised a means to trap the creature?
It's all set up, but I need you to operate those consoles while I keep an eye on the creature from here.
Alright.
What do you wish me to do?
The harmonic collector's hooked into console 2. Once activated, it'll emit high-energy pulses to lure the creature in.
Okay. And once the creature is lured, what do you want us to do?
What do you wish me...
The harmonic...
Okay. So it's 2, 1, and then 3. Oh, hello. Oh my.
We did it. Now what took you so long to find me?
The investigation was actually quite short in duration. Apparently your absence was not keenly felt. Constable Lixie had attributed your absence to a field trip.
She was probably still upset that I accused her of smuggling. I suppose I should apologize to her, now that I know Idia was behind the whole thing.
Yeah, you probably should.
How did Consultant Idia learn that you suspected him? Did you accuse him of smuggling as well?
I didn't confront him. I was just looking for information. But after I asked him about the Sultas, he must have panicked and decided to drug me. I should have suspected when he invited me to dinner. He hates to hear people talk while he eats.
It appears the Watchers knew nothing of Idia's scheme to smuggle rare animals into the preserve through Aramut.
Apparently.
They were the ones who brought the Mistag boar to my attention in the first place. They weren't smuggling anything.
Oh.
Apparently, Consultant Idia underestimated this reptile's appetite for electrical energy.
Seems so.
That egotist, thinking he could get away with it. Some of these animals are even from Romulan space. Did he think I wouldn't notice?
Apparently.
Are you certain the animals are Romulan in origin?
It would take more tests to be certain, but they definitely came from Romulan space. It's not surprising. Aramut does a lot of trading along the neutral zone.
Apparently.
What will happen to this reptile?
I'm sure Constable Lixie will want to send it back, unless I can convince her to keep it here. A creature like that doesn't come by every day.
I guess, but, you know. Oh well.
I believe the captain will want to pursue Idia and Aramut. Will this incident significantly delay completion of the preserve?
It'll be a little behind schedule, but I have a few suggestions to help them speed things up.
That's good.
Then it is time we return to the Enterprise. Good luck, Doctor.
And I'm going to save state again.
Beam us up.
Captain's log supplemental. Our successful attempt to locate Dr. Hunforsh has uncovered another mystery. Apparently, the creature responsible for the chaos on Marassia may have come from Romulan space. We are currently searching for the Ferengi trader Aramut. Despite somewhat questionable trading practices, he has never violated Federation law. Until now.
Yeah.
Captain, Tabak asks to speak with you.
Captain, I heard about what happened on Marassia. That creature you discovered, it sounds exactly like a Verenak, a Garidian creature. Except the Verenak was exterminated long ago.
Interesting.
How could a Ferengi trader get hold of an extinct animal?
Cloning?
I have a theory. The followers brought many animals with them when they fled Gerid. It may be that this creature came from the followers' colony.
It's possible.
So if we learn where he got the animal, we may learn where the fifth scroll is.
Apparently.
I think this is a promising lead to pursue.
Captain, we've found Aramut. A Ferengi trader should be at Jaward 3.
Okay.
Set a course for the Jawad system. Engage.
Zoom. Alright. Well, we seem to be doing A-okay here. Suppose we can contact Starfleet and tell them how we're doing.
Admiral Williams here. What can I do for you, Captain?
Technically haven't been doing your work. I've been working for another admiral.
I'd like to confirm our current orders.
Yep.
Of course. Starfleet Command is still considering the options. While we review the situation, the Enterprise is to remain on patrol.
Yeah, about that. How we doing?
What's your assessment of our recent performance?
You did good work on Marasia. Dr. Hunforsh is back at work with the Preserve, and relations with the Marasians have improved noticeably since your visit.
Oh, that's nice.
Shall I go on?
No, we're good.
No, thank you.
And anything we should be aware about?
What is the current situation, Admiral?
Aside from some Romulan activity along the... But we have received an official complaint from Garrett regarding the refugees. This is a tricky diplomatic situation, and it would help if you found the fifth scroll, or proved it didn't exist.
Right. So, unfortunately our actions have, now certainly, given us some issues. So, when we come back, yeah, I guess we're finding this Ferengi. Anyway, thanks for watching, and have a good one. Bye.